not giving up. I'm not giving up no matter how it looks. You promised me this, you promised me that, and you are not slack concerning your promises, God. But God, it don't look like nothing is moving, and it look like I'm going backwards because I'm making mistakes, and the decisions that I'm making ain't lining up with the word that you said. But see, God, I don't even think I'm worthy of the stuff that you're giving me and the things that you say that I'm gonna get, that you're gonna give me. I believe, but help with my belief. God, I need you to show up and show out for me. I need you to show up and show out for Sister to Sister Global Ministry. I need you to show up and show out for La Trinity's Boutique. I need you to show up and show out for my family, my friends. I need you to show up and show out for the city of Milwaukee and the state of Wisconsin, God. Not just here, but everything about the entire world, God, is turning around and is turned. Help, God. Help with our unbelief. Oh, see, I ain't gonna get a whole lot of amens right there, but I know that God is working on us. I know that He's doing something, because even in the midst of all these no's that the enemy is trying to make us give up on what God said, even in the midst of all the stuff that God said He's doing, it's just too much. It's okay to tell God, God, I can't do this. I'm trying to hold on to you because you're the only thing that's real. You're the only thing that's real. But now it seems like though all the tests have everything being just pulled up over our head is too much. God understands all of that. Just like He understands me and you. God knows. He knows our heart. He knows that we love Him. And He also knows that we all fall short of the glory of God. God, help with my unbelief. See, it's okay to be not okay, but you cannot stay there. You still have, the Bible says faith without works is dead, y'all. We got to get out there and make stuff happen. We got to show God that we want the stuff that we asking Him for. We have to do that. We can't just keep, God will say work the vision, or He'll say write the vision and make it plain. But He also says faith without works is dead. So you believe God for His word. But see, it's some things that we got to get up and get out there and do ourselves. We got to be the ones to get out there. See, Joseph was the forerunner. And he came to tell people about a man named Jesus, someone greater than him. Do you know how hard it was for him to do that? Knowing that people thought he was Jesus and he wasn't, because he was able to tell people about him and do certain things and say certain things, and they didn't understand who he was, and they just knew that he was the Messiah, but he wasn't. Because he would tell them. By him doing that, he had faith to say, no, I am not him, but I am not worthy to tie his shoe of the one that is coming. He had faith in knowing that Jesus was coming, but he had to go first because there was some ground that needed to be traveled in order for people to get the message, to be prepared for him. Lord, I believe, but help with my unbelief. I believe you, God. I believe. But my wife is acting up. She don't believe no more. She said a God like this ain't able to. Why would God allow this stuff to happen if He God? This is the things that husbands are hearing. The men of God are hearing when they're telling their family, hold on, God is doing something. I don't know what God is doing, but He's doing something. But see, we gotta still hold on. I don't care what it look like, y'all. These people trying to come to our houses with this stuff. You gotta have that faith. We gonna have to unite in faith, brothers and sisters, in the kingdom of God. We gonna have to unite in faith. Hey, baby. Love you, cousin. We have to unite in faith, because what the enemy wants, he can't have. We belong to God. We His children. I'm sitting here right now. I think about all the miracles that God has performed right in front of my face. And I'm actually living in miracles right now. We all are. The very fact that I'm still here is a miracle. But when you pray certain prayers, you got to understand that it takes time for them to come to fruition, because God heard it, but the enemy sends his demons out to fight that prayer because he wants the angel of God to give up so that the prayer can't be answered. That's why, God bless you, that's why the fight took that long. It took 3 weeks. All you have to do is go back and reference Daniel in the Daniel fast. It was 3 weeks. 3 weeks that they battled. But Daniel prayed more. The more he prayed, the easier it got for him to stand against all this stuff that's going on. It's not for us to stop praying. It's for us to continue praying. It's for us to continue pressing. It's for us to continue declaring the works of the Lord. It's for us to say, God, I believe, but help with my unbelief. Yes, I know you told me that I could have these things. Yes, you told me that I am healed. Yes, you told me that this is mine. Yes, you told me that my child will be delivered. Yes, you told me that my husband would be healed. Yes, you told me that I would get married. Yes, you told me that these things will be paid for. Yes, but God wants you to keep busy doing things for him while he's working on what you asked him for. Faith without works is dead, y'all. Lord, I believe, but help with mine unbelief. People looking at you crazy because you still professing God and struggling. They don't understand how in the world is you claiming that you serve a God that ain't helping you. In their eyes, they think God ain't helping you. The very fact that they could even open their mouth and form their lips to say that God ain't helping you is enough for you to understand that God is helping you, keep you from saying something crazy to them. See, it's a lot that goes with having faith. But at the same time, I'm still praying. I ain't giving up. I can't give up. I don't have nothing else but God. Yeah, I have my children. I have my family. I have all these other things. But things that we ask for in this season take a lot more work for them to come to fruition. God could blink just like that and give us whatever we want. But see, if he gave us everything that we wanted, we forget about him. Just like a lot of people, you notice how some of these people get blessed and they forget and they go to saying they did it. God, and some of them bold enough to tell you God didn't do it. But I'm saying those that don't even want to say to God be the glory. Because if it weren't for him giving us breath to get up, we wouldn't have been able to do that. There's people that wake up right now that can't even get out the bed, y'all. They are paraplegic or whatever is going on, quadriplegic with all 4 limbs. They totally paralyzed, and they pray more than we do. See, we need to be praying right now against Halloween. We should have never stopped praying. We should be praying against that all year long, because the witches is praying all year. They already prepared and got their agenda set. Lord, I believe, but help with my unbelief. They are attacking my kids. They are attacking my children against everything. I don't, sorry. I'm sorry. I got some change. I think oh, yeah, I do. Where you go? Hey! 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 He ain't coming. Come here. They said you're supposed to sow into people. You never know if it's an angel unaware. God bless you. Okay. So we just gotta keep on doing the stuff that we gotta do for God, because it might not make sense, but that's what he wants, y'all. Sitting right in the middle of a blessing, and it don't seem like you getting nowhere. Lord, I believe, but help with my unbelief. If you're looking for that stuff that you need, you're going to have to get up and do the research. You're going to have to get up and work. You're going to have to finalize the project. You're going to have to walk across that stage. You're going to have to pick up that phone. You're going to have to declare and decree. You're going to have to believe when you don't have the faith to believe. God, I'm going blindfolded into this because I can't do this no more. I don't even see how you're going to make it to be where my child gets saved. You call him or her the chosen one, but yet they bucking against everything that I have taught them. They're bucking against every word of correction that I give them. They're bucking against everything. Their mouth is so foul and so disrespectful, but God is saying, pray for them anyway. I got them. Lord, I believe, but help with mine unbelief. You know, in the Bible, they had people who really went through some stuff. And if we look at the Bible and study it now, we'll understand what was going on. We'll understand that the things that we're having, that are having effect on us now, are actually happening, what's happening in the Bible. The Bible's acronym is Biblical Instruction Before Leaving Earth. That's what the acronym for the Bible is. Biblical Instruction Before Leaving Earth. We need that in our life. And you know, it seems like the more you try to read the Bible, the harder it gets to stay regular. The enemy be trying it, y'all, but stay faithful. Stay holding on. I know it's easier to go back to the old you. I know it's easier to go ahead and cuss somebody out. I know it's easier. I know. Trust me. I know. But God is able. Say, Lord, I believe, but help with mine unbelief. He hears you. I just want you to understand that. And also, trust God, not man. And it's hard these days, I know, to fast and pray, but keep doing it. Keep doing it. In them 3 weeks, Daniel got the answer that he wanted. The angel of the Lord had to come back to him and tell him that God heard him the first time when he first opened his mouth up and said the prayer, that he heard, God heard him and sent his answer. But the enemy sent fire and sent fights and sent war between the angel and the demonic realm, the demon, to fight against that word. You know, the devil has angels too. Everybody that's saying, Lord, Lord, is not going, y'all. I'm telling you. Everybody that's saying they saved ain't saved. Everybody that's saying God ain't saying the big G. There's a difference. They're saying the little G. If it ain't saying that Jesus died on the cross and God raised him 3 days later, run. Well, I hope this message blessed somebody. Y'all be blessed. If this word blessed you in any way, please go ahead and sow into the ministry at $SISTA 2 SISTA Global, capital M, number 1. Again, that's $SISTA number 2 Global, capital M, letter 1, or paypal.me/Sister to Sister Global. Listen, I know it's hard, but trust God. God bless you.